Welcome to my channel. My name is Allie and I am currently 37 weeks and 2 days pregnant. We are getting down to the wire here and we'll be meeting our baby boy in a matter of weeks, potentially days. So at this point, we're in that mode where we need to have our bags packed and ready to go. So today I'm going to be giving you a sneak peek as to what's inside my bag as well as what's inside baby's bag. So let's jump in. So this bad boy right here is not going to fit in my suitcase, but I definitely want to bring it along with me. I actually have the cover for this in baby's bag, but I figured that I might as well keep the waterproof protective cover on here. And then I can just tuck this in a tote bag or a canvas bag or something like that to lug it along to the hospital. On top right here, I just have some paperwork. This is the short-term disability paperwork that I need the attending physician to fill out. It's just a couple pages that I want them to be able to do right then and there at the hospital so that I don't have to worry about tracking anybody down or finding any information out later on. I just want this to be squared away when we're at the hospital so that I don't have to worry about it later. Now getting into the bag here, it's packed so nicely and I'm about to just destroy it and tear it all apart. So first up here we have this train case which has all of my toiletries in it. I will save this for last. But on top here I have quite the selection of bra options. I have a sports bra here that I've had forever. It's basically the only sports bra that fits me right now, but in case I decide to jump in the tub that they'll have in the birthing suite, at least I have an option that's semi-waterproof that I can throw on so that I'm semi-covered. We'll see, but at least I'll have it. Then I also have this just basic maternity bra option. I got it in a size large. It's all discombobulated here. This is just a basic nursing bra. It's one of the ones that has the clips on the straps here so you can just snap things down, let things out, easy access. I actually ordered this off of Amazon. It came in a pack of 2 or 3, I believe, but I figured this was a good staple item to stock up on, so I got them for cheap off Amazon. That's my go-to. I also have this nursing bra, which is, well, it's not technically a nursing bra, but it will do the job. I got this one at Target. It's much cuter. And it has just like the crisscross in the front so I can kind of like pull things down and do all that. And then it has a crisscross in the back which has a little bit of a lace detail, so it's much cuter if I'm feeling like I need to look a little bit more feminine and put together. I don't know what I'm gonna need. I'm a first-time mom, so bear with me. Next up, I have a pair of fuzzy socks. I am a fuzzy socks fiend. I could wear fuzzy socks all the time if my feet weren't sweaty and swollen like they are now. So I live in these in the winter and I figure I don't know what the temperature in the hospital is going to be like. So if I'm cold, I'm going to want these. So I will take them with me in case I need them. I am also a huge fan of robes. So I had to bring 2 options. The first option I have here is just a lightweight robe here that I got at TJ Maxx. This actually came as a set. So I have a nightgown that matches this, but this is just a shorter robe, shorter sleeve, lightweight. I can easily throw this over any of the clothing items that I'm bringing along to the hospital. But then the other robe option that I have is this much bigger and much fluffier robe that is more like a blanket than a robe. But I thought, hey, if it's chilly in the hospital, if I just want to like throw something on that's more like a blanket and I just want to cozy up with my little babe, then this will probably be an amazing option. So had to bring this along as well. All things considered, I'm trying to be very minimal when it comes to the things that I'm bringing. So I have a few clothing items here that I'm trying to pack with keeping versatility in mind. So here's a stack of clothes that I am bringing. The first item here is just the nightgown that matches that pink robe that I just showed. Again, I got that at TJ Maxx. Here is another gown type option that I got at TJ Maxx as well. This one's a little bit more interesting. The other one's just plain gray, but this one has a little bit of black detail, like a little keyhole on the back. I figure gowns might be a good option just because I'm not sure if I'm gonna want to wear pants after labor. I'm not sure if I'm gonna want to wear any of these during labor. I didn't want to invest in buying like a Johnny gown type thing that I could bring to the hospital, because I figure the point of wearing those is because you can just leave it behind. You don't care what gets on it or any of that. So I didn't want to spend money on getting those, but I figure these are things that I can definitely wear in the hospital, but I can also definitely wear at home, especially in those first couple weeks where it's just a matter of being comfortable and wanting easy access to things. So that's where my mind was at when I was packing those. But in case I'm not feeling the gown option, I did pack another pair of pajamas. And I love these, and I'm sad that I've already packed them because I would totally be wearing them now if I could, but I definitely want to have them at the hospital, so I've put them aside. I got this set at TJ Maxx as well. So here's the top for it. It's just blue and it has like a lace detail up top, kind of almost eraser back in the back. But again, because it's a V-neck type thing, it's not made to be a nursing shirt, but it could easily slide things down and pop things out and do that good stuff. And then it came with these pants as well, and these are just super soft long pants, stretchy, no ties or anything like that, so it won't be constricting whatsoever. So these could be a really good option if I want to have a little bit more coverage down low afterwards, but I will still be very comfortable and not feel like I'm stuck in anything that I can't easily slide down and get off and all that. So that's that. Now, super fun stuff. I know that the hospital will be providing a lot of things, and one of those things is mesh underwear. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about the mesh underwear. So I figure I might as well pack a pair of underwear that I know that I will be comfortable wearing. So these are just standard black boy shorts. I'm pretty sure I got these at TJ Maxx too, in a pack of, I think, gray, white, and then this pair, the black pair. But they're high-waisted. I got these specifically for postpartum because I wanted something that would cover the lower section and help to kind of suck things in. But these do fit me now, so I know that they will fit me after labor while I still have a belly. And they're very stretchy, very comfortable, so I have these just in case I want them. Next up are a couple options for coming home. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't know how the weather is gonna be. Totally up in the air. So I just wanted to have basic options that are versatile. So the first option that I have here is just a t-shirt and shorts. Here's the shirt, just a casual workout shirt. It has like these little strappy things in the back, so it's kind of off the shoulder, but it's very loose and flowy, very comfortable. It would easily glide over anything that's still happening down there. And then I just have a basic black pair of gym shorts as well. Just elastic band, doesn't have a tie or anything like that, so I would easily be able to pull these up and over anything as well. The other option that I have that I'm probably leaning more towards wearing home is just a basic t-shirt dress. I got this at Old Navy earlier this spring, and it's just a shorter option. I wore this a ton at the beginning of spring when I was just getting started into the third trimester and really starting to have more of a bump and not wanting to wear pants. Now that my bump is getting so big, it's pretty short, so it's not something that I really feel comfortable wearing to work, but I could definitely wear it home from the hospital knowing that it's basically going to be a matter of getting from the hospital room to the car, to the house, maybe snap a couple pictures. But if we are snapping a couple pictures, I would definitely rather be wearing something like this than the shorts and the shirt option, but we'll just see how I feel. Well, that's it for clothes. Now on to the less exciting things that are tucked in my bag. Right here, I just have a shopping bag. This is just a HomeGoods bag. It's like extra, extra large. I figured this would be good to either throw dirty clothes in or supplies that I get from the hospital, things like that. I could even throw the Boppy pillow in here to transport. At least I have it because, I mean, you really can't go wrong with having spare bags to take along with you when you go traveling anywhere. So I imagine it's the same case when you're in the hospital. So along the same lines, I just have another bag here. This is just a drawstring bag. I've had this forever. And again, it's like a waterproof like material. So if I want to put dirty, wet clothes in here, I definitely can. But I can also use this to throw in like pads or the mesh underwear or other little souvenirs that I'll get from the hospital. Now I'm going to dig into the smaller pockets that are in the lid of the suitcase here. I just have a pair of slippers. Nothing really special here. I've had these forever and they're not really anything special. And they're actually kind of dirty and gross. So I will not be sad if these get ruined at the hospital. And I won't feel guilty walking around the gross hospital floors with something that I will probably just throw away when I'm there. Next up here, I got important things, snacks. I have a couple of these Nature Valley granola bars. My husband really likes these. And then also a couple of these Cliff bars, the white chocolate macadamia nut ones. These are my favorite. I figure you really can't go wrong having snacks. Who knows how things are gonna go, how long we'll be there, like what times things will be happening. I mean, and you just gotta have food. You gotta have food. Along those same lines, I have a Ziploc bag here with just a couple bucks in quarters. Figure that if we need to access a vending machine, we will have quarters to do that. Won't have to dig for change or dollar bills or anything like that. I do know that the maternity ward at the hospital has a family kitchen, and they keep that stocked with popsicles and drinks and probably some sort of like munchie snacks as well. But again, you just never know when you're gonna be hungry, when you're gonna be thirsty, so it's just better to be prepared. Last up, I just have a bunch of cords. These are all tangled together, but basically I got a couple phone chargers and a pair of headphones. I definitely want to have headphones with me in case I need to just plug in the earbuds and tune out things while I zone in and try to get through any of the pain or whatever I'm feeling at the time. And phone chargers are just really self-explanatory. I mean, can't go anywhere without a phone charger. Now let's dive into this bad boy right here. This thing is packed full. It's pretty heavy. So for starters, on top we have essentials. We have a hair clip and a hair tie. I want easy access to these things, and I definitely want to have them with me at the hospital. I think I would be lost if I was at the hospital without something to hold my hair back. That's for sure. Now let's dive into the top pocket to get started. Right off the bat, I have this little jewelry pouch right here that came with my wedding ring actually. But I figure I should have something like this to take along with me because I don't know what jewelry I'm going to be wearing when I go to the hospital, and I definitely want to have a place where I can tuck it and I can just know it's safe. I don't have to worry about remembering where I put it because this will be my go-to spot for anything that I am wearing and anything that I need to take off once I get to the hospital. Next up, I have a package of wet wipes, wet ones, antibacterial hand wipes. I'm sure I can use these for a variety of things at the hospital, from wiping down the area around my bed to washing off my hands if I don't want to leave the bed. These are just awesome to have, and any way I can kill germs, I'm gonna do it. This is what the inside of the bag looks like. I have a couple of just basic makeup brushes right here, so I'm not gonna take these out, but I will dive into this top pocket right here because it is chock full. So right off the bat here, we have a couple of lens wipes as well as a spare pair of contacts. Now I don't know if I'm going to be wearing my glasses or my contacts into the hospital. So if I'm just wearing my glasses, then at least I'll have a pair of contacts that I can put in. If I want to not be wearing my glasses, but then even if I am wearing my contacts, I won't have to worry about taking out the ones that I go to the hospital in and like finding a case to put them in. I can just like rip them out, throw them in the trash and call it good. So I always like to carry a spare with me. And then for lens wipes, I always like to have something that I can clean off my glasses with because they tend to get really dirty. And honestly, if I'm sweaty and crying, my glasses are gonna be disgusting. So I think these are a must. I didn't want to go crazy when it comes to makeup, but I did want to have some options in case I'm in the mood to add a little color to my face or cover up any blemishes or just make myself look a little bit more put together for pictures or visitors or whatever. So I did pack some basic makeup. For starters, I have the Naked Flush palette here. This is just the blush, bronzer, and highlighter. It's basically empty, so I don't really use this anymore, but I like to pack it with me when I go traveling because it's awesome just to have everything all in one teeny palette, so I can use it if I need it, and if not, no loss. Next up, I also have a mattifying Burt's Bees just face powder here. I have a CoverGirl Matte Clean BB cream, a Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer, blah blah blah. This is awesome. I use this every day, not just under my eyes, but sometimes if I'm not in the mood to put on like a lot of makeup, I'll just like dab this on any like blemishes I might have, like on my chin or whatever, and then I just pat it in with my finger and call it good. So if I'm gonna be using anything at the hospital, it'll probably be this. I also have a mascara, just a travel size. It's the Smashbox X-rated. Got this a while ago. I don't really use it that often, so wanted to just throw this in here so I have it because mascara can make all the difference for making you look more awake and put together, especially for pictures. I have a couple lip balm options. First up is just a regular Burt's Bees chapstick, and then here is a Nivea Sheer Coral Lip Care. It's just like a tinted lip balm type thing. So again, if I feel like I need to add a little bit of color to my face, I have this option, and I honestly don't go anywhere without my Burt's Bees chapstick, so of course I had to put one that's running pretty low in this bag just to make sure that I have it. Last up, I just have a little tiny travel compact mirror. The Naked Flush palette does have a mirror with it, but this is just another option that I can use if I need to set something up and prop it up like on the table next to the bed or something like that if I'm trying to make myself look a little bit more put together. Now diving into the bigger pocket here, first up I have a loofah. Loofahs can make all the difference in your showering experience, and I'm sure the first shower after labor and delivery and all that is going to be an adventure for sure. And sure, it might not be as magical as I'm envisioning it being right now, but a loofah might be able to make all the difference in feeling fresh and clean and like a new person after going through whatever I end up going through. So this was a must. Next up, I also have a couple toothbrushes, one for me, one for my husband. I also have a deodorant in here for my husband. Now my husband plans to pack his own bag and his own little thing of toiletries, but things happen, especially in the heat of the moment. So because he's a procrastinator and he hasn't packed his bag yet, I just wanted to make sure that there was a deodorant option for him already packed and ready to go in the worst case scenario that he just forgets to pack it, because I don't want to be smelling him while we're stuck in a little room. Next up, I have a little package of wet cleansing towelettes, just like face makeup remover wipes. I also have a deodorant in here for myself. I have a body wash here. It's the St. Ives Soothing Oatmeal and Shea Butter body wash. I have a body lotion here. Probably more of a hand lotion than anything, but it was tiny and I already had it, so I figured I'd just throw it in here because I hear that hospitals can be pretty dry, so I want to have something that I have to put on my skin if I need to. So here I just have a tiny bottle of lens cleaning solution as well as a spare lens case. I have a tiny little thing of dry shampoo. Now I'm not a fan of washing my hair in general because it just takes forever and takes forever to dry and all of that. So I would be really surprised if I end up washing my hair in the hospital. So I wanted to have this just in case. It's been a few days since I've washed my hair going into the hospital and I need a little something to just refresh my roots at least. I'm sure I'll have my hair pulled up and back most of the time, so I may not even need this, but at least it's an option in case I'm in the lurch. I have a face cleanser and then a face lotion here. Just basic options. My husband can totally use these. So he won't need to worry about packing his own face wash or face lotion or anything, especially because I have a third face option. This is more of a scrub, but this I imagine will feel really nice because it'll make my skin feel a lot clearer, especially if I go a while without washing my face, just depending on how things progress and how long things take, stuff like that. I know this will really help me to feel more awake and alive. I also have a hand sanitizer here. I have a couple, just a shampoo and conditioner that I probably stole from a hotel like months ago. Again, I would be surprised if I actually end up washing my hair at the hospital, but I definitely wanted to have these just in case. And these are things that my husband can totally use too if he feels like he needs to take a full-blown shower at the hospital too. I have a few prenatal vitamins thrown in this little case thing right here. Then I have a nipple cream. This is the Mother Love one. Just threw this in here just in case I need it. And then we have a toothpaste for obvious reasons. And then last up, I have this little pouch here where I just have some Q-tips and cotton balls. Well, that covers everything that's in my bag. So now let's take a peek inside what I've packed in baby's bag. What I've packed baby stuff in is this lovely diaper bag here that I got as a shower gift. I believe it was ordered off of Amazon. And I was eyeing this bag for the longest time before the shower. I probably found this when I was like 4 or 5 months pregnant, and I just thought it was awesome. I definitely wanted a backpack option and something with a lot of pockets, but not something that looked like super rugged or anything that was too like, I don't know, I just wanted to just still have some style. And this bag definitely has some style, and when I opened it, I was honestly surprised at how good the quality of the bag was. So I'm pretty stoked about this, and so now I'm gonna dig into it because there's a lot of pockets. To get started, I'll go into this first pocket here in the front. I just put a couple things in there. First up, a little foaming hand sanitizer. I mean, self-explanatory, kill those germs. I also have a little pacifier in here that I've already cleaned and just tucked in here just to keep it clean. The hospital actually doesn't provide pacifiers, and I honestly don't know what our plan is going to be for using pacifiers, but I just wanted to have it, especially since the little boy, his little procedure in day 1 or 2 of life might be a little painful for him, so I wanted to have something for him to suck on during that at the least. I definitely want to be able to breastfeed, so I'm trying to just do what's best for success in that arena, but I just wanted to have this in case since the hospital doesn't provide any. Next up, I have a stash of breast pads here. These are just the disposable ones from Lansinoh, I think. I also have this little contraption here that's also from Lansinoh. I ordered the breastfeeding starter kit kind of thing, and this is, I think, kind of like, I don't even know the technical terms. Obviously, I'm new at this. It's just kind of something that draws the nipple out a little bit and can kind of like help to get things started. So I saw this as part of the set, and so I figured I'd bring it along with me because I don't know how things are gonna go, but I want to do whatever I can to promote success from the start. So I figured this was a neat little contraption that I could bring along with me easily, and I can use it if I need it, and if not, not a big deal. And then this little device here, probably won't need this for the hospital, but I will definitely want it in the bag for future use. It's just a little, I think Arm & Hammer little bag thingy for diapers where we can dispose of dirty diapers in these little plastic bags if we're out in public or something like that. So I just have this in the bag for time being, but I don't think we'll need it at the hospital. And then lastly, I just have a shopping bag, just a Target bag, just tucked in here for any dirty clothes or whatever. We might use it coming home. You might not, but I'm sure it'll be valuable to have in the diaper bag regardless. Now getting into the bigger pocket here, I didn't stuff things in the smaller pockets on the outside because I didn't want to go overboard just yet, but I did kind of go a little crazy with stuff on the inside because I don't want to bring too much, but then I packed and I was like, am I bringing too little? I don't know how big he's gonna be. I don't know what he's gonna want to wear. I don't know what we're gonna be wearing and what'll be cute for him to wear for pictures. Like, I just need to have options. So I feel like for myself, I kept it like pretty low key and didn't go overboard, but I did go a little bit overboard for baby, but to be expected. I mean, he's our first and I'm just so excited to meet him and I'm just so excited to welcome him to the world. So it's fine, it's fine. So before we get into the fun stuff, here I just have the boppy cover for the pillow that I will be bringing separately somehow in some sort of bag. But I love this print. It's just little elephants on one side and then little gray stripes on the other side. I thought this was super cute. I love it. Oh, love it. And then in one of the side pockets here, I just have these little bear booties. These are so cute too. Oh, just everything baby is so cute. I love them. These are actually something that I bought the day that I found out that I was pregnant and the day that I was going to tell my husband that I was pregnant. So I went to Target during my lunch break and I picked up a onesie and then I picked up these little booty things too, and set them up for the little surprise that I had from my husband. So I can't wait for him to wear these. I also have a pair of little mittens here. I got like a package of the Burt's Bees mittens off of Amazon. I think there were like 3 or 4 in the set. So I just brought one just so he doesn't scratch his little face. I also have a couple pairs of socks in here. They're so tiny. Just a pair of white ones and then a pair of blue and gray ones. In the next side pocket, I have a little hat. So tiny. This is the only hat that I have in this pocket, but we are actually bringing 2 hats. The other hat is hidden away in my suitcase and it has baby's name on it. My husband is terrified that someone is going to find the hat or find something with his name on it and spoil the surprise. So we hid it extra well in the bag behind me here, so that no one will snoop in baby's bag and see it before we actually announce baby's name to everybody. In the next pocket, just a couple things were tucked away. First up is this multi-purpose cover. This can be a car seat cover, a nursing cover, a high chair cover, just one of those like totally flexible things that's easy to stash away to use for whatever you might need it for. I'm bringing it to the hospital mostly for the car seat. When he comes home, I just want to make sure he's covered and, you know, germs and bugs and things can't get to him when we're moving from the hospital to the car, from the car to the house and all that stuff. But this also might come in handy for nursing as well. If we have visitors coming in and out of the room and baby needs to eat and I'm not feeling totally comfortable just whipping out the boob, this might come in extra handy as well. And then here is just this like travel wet bag. This came with the Safety First first aid kit type stuff that we got. And I just thought it was a good size to tuck away in the diaper bag. Again, it's something we might not need or use coming home from the hospital or at the hospital, but at least we have it in the diaper bag for future use, and it might come in handy. All right, the last side pocket here just has a series of wipes, pretty much. First up, a package of wet ones, antibacterial wipes. I have another one of these tucked away in my toiletry bag, but I mean, you can't go wrong with having these, and I know these will come in super handy for future use with the diaper bag, so I figured I might as well put them in now. I also have this little package of boogie wipes. Again, something I might not need now, but it'll definitely be good to have in the diaper bag for future use. And then I have this little plastic container here. I just have a couple sample packages of wipes in here that I got with like those welcome gift boxes from like Babies R Us or other like registry things, just like the sample packages. And then a couple diapers, because honestly, what's a diaper bag without a diaper? I figure even though the hospital is going to be giving us these, I just might as well put a couple in there because I really couldn't justify carrying around a diaper bag without diapers. Crazy or just me? I don't know. Now let's get into the fun stuff. Baby clothes. Baby clothes. So I just took all of the clothes out of the bottom of the bag here, but they all fit pretty nicely. So I have a few outfit options here. I haven't 100% decided on what he will be wearing home from the hospital, mostly because I have no idea what the weather's going to be like that day, and I don't know what's going to be ideal to dress a newborn in. So this is one of the options here. I got this as a shower gift. I'm pretty sure it's from Marshalls, but it has like little shark fins on it. It doesn't have feet or hands or anything, but just like a really cute little summer outfit. And the best part is the butt. It has little pockets on it. I can't even handle it. So this is super cute. It might be a little big for him. It's 0 to 3 months, but because it doesn't have the feet or the hands, he might be able to get away with it. I'm not sure. Next up, I have gown options. So I packed, I think, 3 different gowns because I thought these would be the best option just for easy access for diaper changing, something that would be easy to get on and off of him. And they all have these little covers on the hands so that he doesn't have to use those mittens that we packed him, but we can still protect his face from his little nails. But this one is just Carter's. It's gray with stars on it. This came in a pack of, I think, 3. This was another one that came in that pack. This one's just teal with, or striped, teal stripes with white. But same situation, it's Carter's. And then the last one that came in the pack was like giraffes on it, but I'll leave that one at home. Next up, I have this little gown thing, which is, I was actually pretty impressed by this. I thought it was pretty smart. It's like a convertible gown, so it's button up, but you could actually unbutton it and button it a different way so that it's pants instead of a gown. So this might be one of the things that he could wear home as well, because we can convert it to the pants, and then he could fit well in the car seat that way. And this also matches the hat and then the blue and gray socks that I packed. The last gown I have is a little bit bigger than the other gowns. This one I think is 0 to 6 months. So this might be like super big on him. I don't know. But I did want to have a bigger option just because I have no idea how big he's going to be. But this just has anchors on it. And again, it has little hand covers here and just really cute. Alright, so I didn't want to just pack gowns, so I did pack a couple basic onesies. Here I just have a green long sleeve onesie, nothing really all that special. It's Carter's, and I'm pretty sure I got this as a hand-me-down from somebody at work. And then I also just have this basic white onesie as well. Again, a hand-me-down, but I figured packing a basic white onesie was just probably like the option that could go least wrong, because I mean, he could wear this while he's wrapped up in a blanket. He could wear this for any of our pictures because it would go with anything. So just wanted to put that in there just in case. And then last up, I just packed 2 different swaddle blankets. So this one right here is like the softer muslin material. And then this one here is more of a jersey knit. It's a little bit stretchier, and it's just blue and gray stripes. So obviously, as a first-time mama, this whole packing for the hospital thing is very new. So if I pack something in my bag that I totally don't need, let me know. And if there's something that I neglected to pack, feel free to leave a comment below too. I'd love to connect with you guys. I'd love to be friends. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Allie.